Hello everyone, we are back with Yakuza 8. Last time, we ended off chapter 11 by saving Akane and having a heartfelt
Daigo
conversation with her.
Dojima, Taiga Saijima, and Goro Majima, huh?
Let's go! The
Yeah,
trio.
add Kiryu's-san to the mix and you've got yourself a Yakuza Hall of Fame.
Yeah, maybe in the sense that we're all retired.
So you're going, right? To see him, I mean?
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm leaving now.
Yeah!
Is that a fact? Don't know if you meant this, but, you don't think you're flying solo, do you?
Dude, I need Zhao
Like
and
that,
Majima
hell.
to meet.
Come on now, Kiryu-san. Someone's gotta watch your ass.
Not exactly how I'd have worded it, but he's right. We're in this together.
Thanks, guys.
Zhao is watching
Be a
his
long
ass,
trip.
much like me.
Let's make sure we're ready.
I'm sorry. So, alright.
Ho-ho!
Preparations, huh? It's a long trip, so it's probably a good idea to stock up.
Yeah.
Right. Plus, this is Tojo clan royalty we're dealing with. You never know what'll happen. Come on, don't make it sound so ominous. He's right. There's no guarantee this ends with words. We should be ready for anything. Alright. We have time to stock up and maybe even get some training in. Well, Ijincho's fine, but Kamurocho might be best. Nothing you can't find there. Plus, it's basically Kiryu-san's hometown. Walking those streets again might be good for him. Although I guess we run the risk of him being recognized. Maybe, but it probably is the best place for us to prepare. We'll just have to be cautious. If we keep our heads down, it should be alright. That settles it then. What say we grab a taxi? And on our way we go. Earth Mother, take a cab to Kamurocho. Well, we could do that off the bat. However, there are a few things that I wish to do. Still can't deal with that. Whoa, walk and talk finale. Hold up. I forgot we have this, actually. I don't know how much actual progress we're going to be doing. We might end up heading to Kamurocho this episode. But, suffice to say, there's a lot I want to take care of. We still have bond stuff to take care of. We have these, which seem to be a specific time of day, or... Anyways, my whole point is I want to explore this entire place to get conversations and whatnot. I want to clean that shit out. Alright. This is where Nanba wanted to talk, isn't it? Hell yeah. Our dude, our man. Right, I forgot they made that frickin' homeless tower. Hobo Palooza.
To most people, this is just another bridge over a dirty river. It's more than that to me, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Well,
Yeah.
I think anything can hold sentimental value, depending on what it means to you.
True.
I've spent a lot of time just standing here, watching garbage float downriver. When I do that, it's like I'm seeing time go by. And it keeps going, no matter what.
Huh.
It's almost telling me, don't waste your time feeling down. I have to keep looking forward.
This too shall pass. It's a good lesson to learn, even from garbage, Nanba.
I'm being serious here, come on. I've been all the way to Hawaii.
Kiryu's such a freaking
This spot still
mischievous
means the most
dude
to me.
nowadays.
Ichiban and I met near here, too. So, I thought it was only right to share it with you as well.
Nanba,
Feel like floating down the river too. Actually, let's go with this one.
let me return the favor someday. I'll take you somewhere special to me.
Somewhere special to Cosmic Kiryu, huh? Now that I've got to see.
Take him to
Don't
Sunflower.
get too excited. It may not be much more than a bridge over a dirty river.
Hell, now I'm even more curious. Looking forward to it. Oh, hey. Why don't we take a picture together? To remember today.
Oh, hell yeah.
I doubt I'm likely to forget this, but... Alright, let's.
Look at the dudes.
Thank you for that. You're a good friend, Kiryu-san.
You too, Namba. I'm counting on you.
Hells yeah. Added to the bingo board. Damn. I'm making good progress on all that. Alright, I need to check this shit. Oh. Wait, Hanako?
Hey, Hamako-san.
Hamako.
Well, if it isn't Sayako. How's business?
I wasn't expecting
Making the
this.
cash on?
My club's doing okay. What about your place?
Now, if you're doing okay, then we must be more or less the same. And not much to do during slow hours, you know.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I see you brought an unfamiliar face with you.
I've only recently arrived in town. My name is Taichi Suzuki.
Come on now. What's with the fake name?
Huh? What fake name?
What fake?
Don't play dumb with me. That awkward introduction of yours made it so obvious.
Damn.
Was it really that awkward?
Maybe it's better if we just cut the bullshit with her.
Oh, I see how it is. Everyone's already in the know about your alias. Fine then, I'll play along. Taichi Suzuki-san, was it?
Thanks.
I guess there's no fooling you, Hamako-san.
What is this, by the
Don't
way?
take it too hard, sweetheart.
I thought this was
Stay
supposed to be a
in business long
reminiscing.
enough in this town, and
Or,
you'll end
you
up
know.
just like me.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing.
This is Hamako-san. She's been in Ijincho longer than I have. She's like the underboss of this town. Or perhaps more aptly, a ghost haunting it.
So what's the story? You girls dump Ichiban for a new man?
Damn.
Suzuki-san here helped me and Kasuga out of a bind. He's even more notorious than I am in the underground. Careful not to show disrespect, lest you embarrass yourself.
Lest I kill you.
Enough of that. Keep up that talk and I'd be the one disrespecting Hamako-san.
Oh, looks like we have a real gentleman here. You treat all the ladies this way? And how do you know Ichiban?
How should I put this? The two of us used to work for the same company.
Yeah.
Although we never met back then.
Ichiban really respects Suzuki-san. Oh, right, the two of them were in Hawaii until recently, too.
Well, one of them still is.
You guys must be real close if you went on vacation together. All right then, Suzuki-san. Why don't you stay a while? Have some tea with me.
Memoirs of a Dragon. A Guilty Conscience.
Just you and me?
What the heck?
I'm not gonna eat you up or anything. Oh, are you too busy to have one cup of tea with an old hag like me?
I mean, sure.
All right.
I don't know what
Let's
I'm getting
have that
myself
cup of
into,
tea.
but yeah.
Now we're talking. Head on upstairs. I'll get everything ready.
Huh. Can't say I was expecting this. I saw that Hamako-san was sitting there, but I didn't expect this to be like its own big thing of some type. Didn't think she'd invite me alone for tea.
Is this
We just met too.
your shop?
Sure is. On the outside, we're an eating house. Normally, you'd be serviced by some girls. But if you're looking for that kind of special treatment, come back another time. Of course, I'll have to charge you for that.
Alright.
No, I'm fine.
We're what society would call a shady business. Remember that politician, Ryo Aoki? A few years back, he came to Ijincho. He made this bold claim that Bleach Japan, the MPO, would build shelters.
Oh boy,
Said that girls who
that
work
whole
in places
ordeal.
like this, and their families, could live there free of charge and get job training. Sounded like a brilliant idea. Now that's real philanthropy, I thought. He even told me I could be the dorm mother. So I was near ready to sell this place off.
Why is this place still standing?
Because that shelter was a bald-faced lie.
Yep.
Ryo Aoki's true objective was to gain popularity and gather votes by wiping out the gray zones and everyone in it. I made my girls go to a shelter, but it ended up being a mousetrap. Lion's lair, actually.
Yeah, a bit higher up
Now
the
they're all
ladder.
arrested and deported. The ones working here now are all new.
Christ.
The kind of girls who come work for me don't even have family back home. That's why they stay here in Ijincho. I was duped all because I was careless. Now I have no idea how any of those poor souls are doing.
Man.
I see. Sorry to hear it. But it sounds like you had no way of knowing that happened.
But the thing is, I should have known. Ichiban and them saw right through Ryo Aoki. They even had their suspicions about the shelter. Now, they tried to warn me, but I still went and got myself fooled. I even yelled at Ichiban, telling him not to doubt Aoki's good intentions.
Yep.
You're not the one at fault, Hamako-san. It's Ryo Aoki.
I know that, sure. But
Doesn't make you feel any better about being duped, you know?
never got to apologize to Ichiban for yelling at him. Now it's been years since, so I completely botched the timing. And knowing him, he might not even remember that one minor detail. So I wondered, maybe I don't need to apologize. And I never stopped wondering since.
Is that why you decided to confide in me? So I could be your messenger?
Come on. I'm not that shameless. Nah, I just wanted someone to hear me out, I guess.
Oh,
But
good
there's
on
no
you,
way
though.
I could tell Namba or Saiko. Nah, I don't need them seeing me weak and vulnerable.
And you thought I'd be a good confidant?
Nothing but you ain't even here.
Ichiban respects you, doesn't he? And you were with him until recently. Anyway, did he say anything about me while you two were off in Hawaii?
Might have said it doesn't matter. Maybe he did, but I don't recall.
Maybe he did mention something, but I just don't recall. Sorry.
Gotcha.
I don't think I'll be much help to you, unfortunately.
Sorry for taking up your time on my petty little issues. I feel bad.
Don't worry about it. We all have those nagging doubts in our heads. You're not alone on that. Even if you want to forget, you can't. Because you never got the closure you needed.
True.
Closure. When you get to be my age, you're always gonna have unfinished business.
Right, I feel the same way. But recently, some things came up in my life that got me thinking. Tying up all those loose ends made me realize that.
You have to live and let live. No one lives without regrets. Getting closure is for the best. Ooh. I actually don't really live and let live. I guess that means to live your life and let people live others. I've heard that term before, but I've never really thought about what it means.
You ought to live and let live. Find joy in the bonds we forge.
Yeah, okay.
But it takes work to maintain those relationships. If you feel like you've wronged someone, then you need to make things right. Especially with Kasuga. He's far too used to being overlooked. If you consider him a friend, I hope you can show him that you won't disregard his feelings.
Aw.
Of course I won't. After all, that man once called me one of his allies.
Good.
Think I get why you've got Saiko and Sun Hee waiting on you hand and foot.
They're doing what?
What?
Did you really have to put it that way?
I mean, Sunny, yeah. Maybe not as much Sayako.
Well, at any rate, I do feel better after talking to you, Suzuki-san. Now I'm actually looking forward to the next time I see Ichiban.
Good and great to hear.
That's so. Glad to hear. Also, the tea was delicious. I should get going now.
What's with that remote, by the way?
And don't tell Saiko or anyone about this. You hear?
And before they were just
After all, I'm
listening through the
supposed to
window.
be some hardened old ghost. So I can't have them think I've gone soft.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret. Thanks for the tea. And take care.
That was really sweet.
Taichi Suzuki, was it? Whoever he was, he must be a great man.
Wow. That was really nice. It was a bit more than the usual. Oh wow. It's just part of the other stuff in Yokohama, eh? Definitely not against it. And it gives a lot of stuff. And Dondoko Island? Sheesh. Should have done that sooner. And if that's the case, there's one over here, which I assume is Kashiwagi. And there's one over here, too. Is there any others on this side of the map? Doesn't look like it. I still need to go around and get all of the frickin' restaurant conversations. I've done a lot of them, but there's still some outliers. I'm curious now. Let's go check out this one over here, shall we? Oh.
Gotta say, I haven't been sleeping too well lately. Takes me forever to fall asleep, too. Maybe there's a good sleep medication around here?
Nah, before you chance it with the meds, you ought to rethink your bedtime routines. Yeah, probably toy around with your phone a lot, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I usually end up watching videos and stuff.
Oh, same.
Maybe just stop looking at your phone in bed.
Yeah, the light from the screen causes your brain to...
If you get sleepy and lose your grip, you'll drop your phone on your face.
Oh,
You'll
shit,
just wake
she's
yourself
right.
up, and who wants that?
Well, I was talking more about the science and what have you, but... well, I guess the result's the same.
Good lord. I love this cast. Another one. I guess we're just getting all these out the way.
Say, Kiryu-san, have you heard? There's a legendary underground weapons shop nearby.
Oh shit, I know what we're gonna do here.
Yeah, Ichiban and I have gotten goods there from time to time. The dealer's this shady guy who won't serve just anyone.
Holy shit.
You can't even meet him unless you pass a test first. But if Nan-chan and I bring you along, I'm sure he'd let you in too.
Oh, you're talking about Chow Ka Long.
Yeah.
Legendary is quite the exaggeration, in my opinion.
There is a lot I don't understand, but I'm interested. It's nearby, right? Let's see it.
Exactly.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay,
Oh my
Kiryu-san,
god, this is
the
really...
weapons dealer is usually just down the ladder.
All right, let's see what he's got.
Underground arms dealer. Oh boy almighty. Let's get right down there. Twing. Oh shit, here we go.
Did you bring this crowd to me expecting a show? This isn't how we do things in the underworld. I'm not running some
Goddamn
tourist attraction here.
JYB.
Fortunately for you, I tagged along. And anyway, the fact that you're in business at all is thanks to me. So
Damn.
if you want to maintain your little sliver of autonomy, I suggest you mind your manners in front of me.
So says the Queen of Komiju. Very well then. I'll hold my tongue while you're here at least. But there's still someone I don't recognize. Who's he?
Don't recognize,
He's my
yeah.
guest. That's all you need to know. Don't tell me you're gonna throw a fit about this too.
A guest of Sunhee's? And yet, he appears familiar to me.
Feel like I've seen the arms dealer before.
Hey,
Do we meet in the
Sunny.
past?
Remind me, what's this guy's name again?
Oh, he goes by Chow Ka Long.
Chow Ka Long. Chow Ka Long?
Yeah! No, could he be Lao Kalon? But that's impossible. Lao, I remember, was the head of the Snake Flower Tribe in Japan. He was shot to death a long time ago. Saw it happen
You
right in
ask
front of
my
me.
name, but won't give one in return. I don't appreciate being slighted like this.
He's Taichi Suzuki. There, everything's square now. All right, Chao-san?
Yeah, getting shot in the
Let's
head
see
is
now.
interesting.
Sato is currently the most common surname in Japan. And guess what? Suzuki is right after that.
Uh-huh.
So, what's the problem?
It's a fake name, if I've ever heard one. You're practically introducing me to a John Doe.
Yeah.
Even so, what does it matter? I'm vouching for Suzuki-san's identity. So, how about you quit the bullshit and bring out your wares like a proper arms dealer?
Jeez.
Not happening.
What did you say?
Damn. Things are about to get ugly, especially if it does turn out to be Lao. Don't want us to silence him, but worst case scenario.
Hey, you! Show me your face.
No, it's fine. I'll just leave. I'm not in the mood for this.
It couldn't be. Stop! Nobody move!
Oh shit.
I know exactly who you are. What a change. I barely recognized you. Guess that goes to show. The march of time is relentless.
How did you survive a bullet to the head?
Whatever it is you're going on about, you're clearly mistaken.
Oh, really? Well, your identity doesn't matter at this point. I'm not letting you leave.
Because you're gonna pull out the
I told
freaking
you from
weapon.
the start. You've stepped into the underworld.
Chow Ka Long. Do you understand what you're about to do? Are you prepared to make me your enemy?
On the contrary, Sun-Hee, you're the one disregarding the delicate balance of the underworld. Not only did you bring a stranger before me, now you're trying to slither your way out of a deal.
Ooh.
If word got out, who in Ijincho's underworld could bring themselves to trust in the Komichu?
I hear you. Fine. What do you want?
Testing his worth only seems fair. That's always been my standard for any new customers, after all.
Okay.
If I take him on, I'm sure I'll finally feel more familiar with our mysterious friend here.
Guess I can't just walk away. Fine by me. Oh boy.
If I'm worthy enough, you'll treat me like a customer, right? And drop the whole identity thing.
Sure. Agreed.
Okay.
Are you sure you'll be all right, Suzuki-san?
Business negotiations were never my strong suit. Better to let my fists do the talking. If words can't get through to someone, in the end, you just gotta hope that they feel it.
How funny. We finally agree on something.
Oh boy.
Let's finish this.
I'm
Oh,
ready.
he's got the same weapon type. Oh, nah.
My turn.
Okay.
Something wrong?
Who wants to go?
Try to block this. Stay down.
There we go.
Here we go. Time to take out the trash.
I'm not backing down. Wanna play, do we?
Remembrance. Speak. Yeah, here's some remembrance for you, dude. I just want to listen to the music a bit. Cut the koi! Dude! The koi! Kadu! Easy.
Here we go.
Alright. Sometimes you just gotta do these for the hell of it.
Check this
Bubble
out.
Bale. Man, that does so much damage for what it is.
Want some?
Spin!
Let's
Ow.
do it.
What's the holdup?
In for the
Queen's
kill.
Claw.
Allow me.
There we go. Oh, come on. I was still a back attack at the time. Whatever.
Try this on for size.
Alright, press the buttons again, do a bunch of damage. Look at all that percentage.
You're gonna be in a
Oh shit. Got the boost. How did I frickin' block most of that? Like, really, how? Sanguine Blade Dance, Dragon's Ascension. Alright. Finish him off with that.
You want some?
Yoy.
It's my turn.
Get him. Ethereal Rupture.
Oh, gotta do something.
Leaving those streaks.
Here I go.
Alright, that's fine.
I'll cut you to shreds. Let's raise hell.
Alright. Definitely do some of this before, you know.
Down. Fight me. Say goodnight.
You'd win. There's more where this came from.
Strong.
Hell yeah.
Strong. Ooh, lordy. And then we just teleport down here.
Damn
Looks like I passed. Chow Ka Long.
Quit playing dumb. You know who I really am, don't you?
What's going on?
Don't deny it. All those years ago, I fought you to the death. My name is Lao.
As far as I'm concerned, it's Chow Ka Long. And that's what I intend to call you. This is the underworld, like you said.
Pardon me?
And my name is Taichi Suzuki. That's all we need to know about each other.
Damn.
You said I'd be a customer if I won. Promises made in the underworld are never made lightly. Especially with the Queen of Komiju as our witness.
Exactly. Now, if you're satisfied, can we please carry on?
Wow. Cannot say I saw this stuff coming. It was a nice callback end to fight him, though.
What's the meaning of this?
You're pretty powerful, I'll admit that.
You're pretty
I assume your
good.
weapons are of the same caliber.
Without a doubt. After all, you won't find a better arms dealer than me.
Jeez.
That nearly went south. So, does this mean we're cleared to shop here now?
Yes. With my weapons in hand, your strength will be unmatched.
Awesome.
In fact, I bet you could even make the Dragon of Dojima disappear.
Hey.
Oh yeah? We'll just see about that.
Good grief. Thank goodness that's finally over.
God, that was... I only realized after we actually made it here, and I was just like, wait, are we? And then I was like, oh no. God. I remember the absolute hell I went through whenever I first met that dude. Like, oh my god. Lao was a freaking force to be reckoned with. Dealing with basically any boss that used weapons in Yakuza games besides Majima was always hell. Drop of the Devil. Wow. Drop of the Devil. We don't really have much for anyone else. It's just kind of... I mean, I can afford one. There we go. It's pricey, but I have the cash to spare, so... Little spender. Using over 5 mil. And over 10 mil. I mean, the game does have something over here, which I assume is Kashiwagi. If we're already on a roll on this, we might as well keep it going, you know? Here we go.
Nice work out there.
And then we have stuff for Zhao. And then... Hello. Can we
It's
talk?
good to see you, Suzuki-san.
Thanks. Alright if I stop in?
By myself?
No need to ask. You're always welcome here, friend.
As he's calling me Suzuki-san, that's who I am to him, I suppose. Names and faces. God. I don't even... Well, okay, the others are here, so I guess we're not spilling the deeds, but the deets.
Sir? Is there something on my face?
Oh, quite a bit.
No, of course not. I apologize.
Just a little joke I have. After all, there's always something on my face.
Can I ask, have you been in Yokohama a long time?
Well, now, I haven't kept count. Must be over a decade at this point.
Huh. That is quite a while. One more question, sorry. Do you happen to have a favorite food?
Oh.
Good question. Why do you ask?
Cold noodles. Any chance you're, partial to them?
Guilty as charged.
Huh.
I do fancy a bowl now and again, yes.
It's just... I once knew someone who preferred them as well. He was practically an older brother to me. And you
God.
bear such a striking resemblance to him. I couldn't help thinking that maybe...
Jeez. The sheer amount of people.
Forgive me. This isn't your concern.
Nonsense, sir. So long as I'm proprietor, my customers' concerns are my own.
Jeez.
Makes me feel a bit better to hear that.
Suzuki-san, I get the sense you've endured some hardships.
A few.
Enough time spent behind a bar, you can read most by their face alone.
Then tell me, bartender.
10 years.
What do I have on my face?
You were always strong, so you never learned to ask for help. And
True.
too few know when you've been hurt. That's the impression I get, anyway.
I see.
Nice backpedal.
I'm joking again. That's how almost every man starts seeing himself past middle age. Especially the ones with such worn and chiseled faces.
Sounds like that must apply to you, too.
Before I came to own this place, I also lived in a world with no room for weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Forget it. It's not important.
Are you sure about
Whatever
that?
you say.
Let me put it like this. I was raised believing that vulnerability was the enemy of survival. I carried that dogma with me for too long. Is it the same for you, perhaps, Suzuki-san?
Are you saying your outlook's changed since then?
I accept help when offered now, to one degree or another, while trying to give those around me whatever help I can.
Good on you.
And I'm content with how things are. Maybe that's what it means to have a real home. And to do more with life than just survive it.
Damn.
That's an admirable point of view.
You've fought so many battles and loved so many people. Maybe all that's left of you are your scars. How could anyone call this a just world when men like you can't be promised a good, proud ending?
Jeez.
Come on. I already know you say that to all the guys.
I'm saying it to you. Saying it as someone who's found a happiness here that I worry you never could.
Uh-huh.
Again and again, you've been denied peace and rest. You've been denied something as precious as your name itself.
Fuck, he's talking real now.
But right now, for this one moment, you have people willing to help you if you ask them to.
God, I love it.
After all the tragic mistakes, their camaraderie is what proves you're still a noble man.
Hey, is it just me, or are they staring at us right now?
The bartender's never usually so chatty. Wonder what they're saying.
Oh boy.
I can't
If only
simply tell
knew.
you to embrace vulnerability, but try depending on them while you can. After all, you're getting up there in years. You're almost too big to be told what to do.
Almost.
It's uncanny. You're so much like him, bartender. My old Aniki in another life.
May I say, sir, that if the day does come when you're able to take back your name, I'd like to see you then.
Oh, let's fucking
We'll speak
go.
frankly. Neither of us will have anything left to hide.
That's so awesome.
I'll pour you a drink worthy of yourself that day. On the house. Naturally.
That's so
For what it's
fucking
worth,
cool.
I liked this drink too. I think I should go. Thank you for the conversation, bartender.
The pleasure was mine, friend. Always happy to help.
That was such a good
Appreciate it.
conversation.
So long.
Now you know why it's called Survive. Names are such powerful things.
Jeez. I want to hug them. They're so awesome. They both need it. The day ever comes where we can speak freely. We'll start off with some of the finest liquor he's got. Wonder why he named it his bar what he did. Survive. We got so many questions. Oh boy, that was a nice one. Yo, he's a fucking pound mate? And he's S. Well, I mean, he deserves to be S rank, but like, damn. Holy mother of Joseph. I would not have expected that. Hold up, we've got bond stuff here. How much? Do we just got the one, it looks like. Let's do it. We're already here. Might as well.
What's up, Zhao? More bad press for your restaurant?
Oh yeah, this.
Not this time. Got a message from the Liumang boys.
Okay.
Said they wanted to tell me something.
But didn't you leave the Liumang?
Yeah, I did. But they still try to contact me. Mind if I complain for a bit?
Oh, for sure. Or, I don't
What they want?
mind.
Remember the blog I mentioned last time? The one talking trash about my place?
Right. Might be the same guy that gave you trouble.
Yep. Those Liumang boys are using whatever means possible to hunt him down.
Damn.
They're hell-bent on catching him. Saying stuff like, he can't go around starting shit and running away like that. And if they do find him, things might get real messy.
Yeah.
But you're not the one ordering them around, right?
No, of course not.
But they're doing it for
Which means
you.
these young guns are causing a racket because someone's giving their old boss a hard time.
Yeah.
Yep. Honor's just as big a deal as life and death down in the underworld. Not that you need me to tell you that.
Seems like you're
Seems
a
like you're
popular,
a popular guy. Whenever a Yakuza boss steps down, people tend to avoid them like the plague.
Yeah, I guess so. But that didn't happen to you, did it, Kiryu-san? In the end, no matter where you go, popularity varies from person to person.
So, how many of these guys are we talking about?
A lot of them, but probably no more than 50.
Jeez.
That's still no joke.
But there's only 4 guys at the core of the whole shebang. They used to hang around me back when I was the leader, called themselves the 4 Beasts.
Cute.
Sort of like your personal guard.
They were kind of adorable in a way, but feisty. Got a tendency to take things a little too far. They're the ones who were really pissed off with this blogger, so I gotta tighten the leash.
Must be tough on you. They're not gonna leave you alone so long as they keep you on that pedestal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're one to talk, Kiryu-san. What's going on with me can't even compare to what the Dragon of Dojima goes through. But I guess the 2 of us are in the same boat. I mean, who else can relate to this kind of stuff?
Everything's getting to you.
No wonder I like drinking with you. We can both complain about the same things.
Guess the 2 of us make a perfect match.
Rank 6.
Best we stay on each other's good side then.
Wait. Oh, shit.
Doing well so far.
But seriously, Kiryu-san, you always look like you're trying to shoulder everything yourself. Hell, you even were quick to accept the fact that your time's been cut short.
Not really. I've spent plenty of time thinking about it.
Well, that's good.
You don't gotta lie down and take it. You could still try to fight back, Survive. Looks to me like you're putting on an act. Because you're supposed to be a legend.
Where is this coming from?
Just something that's been on my mind. We've gotten pretty chummy, haven't we? Close enough for me to air out all my stupid complaints to you. Figured I could come out and say it by now. Or, did I cross the line there?
You're fine. I'll keep that in mind. After all, it's good advice from a good drinking buddy.
Aw. Good pals.
Awesome. Made all these drinks worth it. Man, you are one legendary pain in the ass.
These 2 make for a good duo.
Didn't think the drinks would hit so hard today.
After all, Zhao is kind of similar to Majima in some ways. I've always just compared the 2. And it just always feels, oh boy. Enhanced and B-style guarding, the power of Kiryu's physical skills on his next turn will greatly increase. That's interesting. Why are you sleeping with your eyes open, Nanba? What are you cooking? Alright, let's go bucket list. Lifelinks. Awakening level 7. Okay, so I still need to reach... Never mind, we still got a bit. So, that was a lot of fun content, but for the rest of the episode, I think it's time for us to do some wandering. Just look around blindly, see what we can find. It's been a while. I haven't been doing much of the... using the Segway much as Kiryu. Wow, wow.
Pedal to the metal.
There we go. Here we go. Haven't gotten one of these in a while. I can't put my finger on what it is exactly, but this building doesn't seem very Japanese to me. Looks more like something I'd see overseas instead. Yumi would probably like this sort of thing, though. One time she said that the best place to hold a wedding ceremony would be Hawaii. If only I could have made that happen for her. Sorry. Ano must have pulled some strings and sent me on a mission to Hawaii out of concern. But I should be grateful. Thanks to him, I finally got some of the closure I needed. By bringing her in with me, I felt like I was taking her to the place she had always dreamed of myself. I wonder if she'd be shocked by how foolish I've been.
This brings back memories.
Or maybe she'd be pleased. At least, I would hope so. There we go. Another one on the long-ass list. Oh boy. I still need to see how many frickin' what do you call it? Party chats I have to go through. I'll just have to wander around this entire map randomly eventually.
A message from my marketplace app.
Oh.
Guess the bidder wants me to lower the price.
What, they trying to haggle?
Yeah, it's nothing I'll miss, so I can lower it to... Wait, they want half off? In their dreams.
For real?
You gonna turn him down?
Yeah, I'll be losing money with the shipping costs. Maybe you can buy it, Kiryu-san. I'll do half off for you, no problem.
Yeah? And what would I be buying?
It's a facial toning device.
Right. Things are going well.
Man's like, I don't need that shit.
I've really gotten to know them.
Flea market app. Maybe I'll try it out myself. Well, I'm already in the area. I might as well go take care of this. Oh, wow. 2 of these?
Should I open it?
It's a lot, actually. One of these is one thing, but damn. Conscious through any impact. Through any Genshin impact.
Should I open it?
Maybe I should get hit with hammers after saying that. Blue metal anklet. We don't have the right class for that, but hey, good to know it's here regardless. I was just taking this way in order to take a roundabout way to get to all that stuff. Hey,
Let's go another round.
guess you never know how things will turn out. Now, let's hope I don't get into a battle with whatever's over here. Whoever's over here. Stay away. Liquid nitrogen. I gotta get around these fools. Not looking back and not giving up. Why did I unpause it when I'm still fighting? The word of maybe bye-bye. Be-ba-do-dee-da-do-dee. Alright, here we are. Sunlight Castle. I believe this is a retirement home. Castles, huh? Oh god, not Sengoku Castle. I already see where this is going. Fucking hell. I've seen a castle split into 2 vertically. But who the hell would believe me if I told them that? But it really did happen. I swear it did. On top of that, another castle popped out of the crack from the first one.
Ah, that takes me back.
Maybe I should visit that castle again sometime. Just to prove I didn't dream the whole thing up. Wonders in the world, I know for a fact I've experienced one for myself. Ijincho in Osaka. And too crazy to be true. And this series might be a bit more rare than you'd think. Down. This side I saw so bad. Gotta grab these items. And then I'll go and just over here and keep on running. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's turn this music off.
You know, I've gotten really into green tea lately.
I enjoy a good cup of tea.
Green tea.
And I notice a lot of desserts are green tea flavor these days.
Right? But I'm in it for the process, not so much the flavor.
Really?
Somehow, I just love making it.
That's a pretty refined hobby.
Sure, it was tough starting out. My tea would be all icky and lumpy like snot. Now I make a mean cup of matcha. Creamy, foamy goodness. You see, initially I just wanted something to go with my tea cakes. But these days, all I really care about is the arts of tea and honing my brewing technique.
Sounds like the journey replaced the destination. But isn't that how it goes? All right.
Good lord. Currently hooked
Our
on.
bond's getting deeper.
Strives to be motto and special skill is what remains. Alright. We're making some decent progress on our fellow street surfer. You know, these are areas I technically haven't explored much. Even when I played Yakuza 7, I didn't really touch upon them too much. So sometimes it's just nice to check areas out that you wouldn't really check otherwise. Plus, you never know. There's probably like 100 party chats in this game, so gosh knows there's probably some in places I wouldn't think to look.
Oh, treasure ahoy!
I love that voice line so much. There's just this specific energy to it. Holy. Okay. I mean, that's kind of wild. I can frickin'... I guess maybe I can try giving that to Tommy whenever he swap. Aha, I told you.
You know how they say crap like cleanliness makes the man these days? Like hygiene's become as important as education and income.
Of course the former hobo would complain about it.
What constitutes a clean man?
How so?
I mean, you can't just take a bath and suddenly become a lady killer.
Well, sure. Bathing is sort of the bare minimum, though.
But baths make you clean, don't they? Who decides what else you gotta do?
Did someone turn you down recently?
Actually, some of the girls at my club were talking about this. It is pretty vague. Some say it's about your hair, you know, maybe cologne and product. But some girls think it's just a polite way of saying they only like hot guys.
I knew it! I could sterilize myself and still not be clean enough for women like that.
I'm not sure girls want a man who's sterile.
Maybe I'm not the best person to ask, but I think most people just want their partner to maintain a level of self-care. Maybe it's as simple as keeping a clean state of mind.
Well said, Kiryu-san. That's a nice way of putting it.
He always has a way with words.
So I'll start taking a bath every night.
That's a good first step.
Man just outed himself as not taking baths daily. I mean, frankly, I kind of swap on and off between doing it daily. There's some days where I don't. I think it gets too obsessive when you have people who take it more than once a day, though. That's the point where you just end up being too much, you know? Like, there should be a limit. Moderation and everything. Like, think of how much shampoo and water you end up wasting if you did it multiple times in a day. I mean, even once a day kind of sometimes feels like too much in that regard, but, you know, sometimes you have days where you just feel sick and nasty and you don't want to deal with it. Gosh knows I have had plenty like that. Take a look around, maybe I can get another conversation, and if not, then, well, we're just making our way up here, aren't we? Oh, this is one of the side quest ones. Well, I say side quest, but it's just kind of talking with extra steps. This is on a different floor by the looks of it. Oh, up here.
Let's keep going.
La Chatte Blanche.
Sayako, that bag seems pretty sturdy. You have it specially made?
Well, it's not custom or anything, but it is a brand name bag, so it's good quality. And the bottom's rock solid, so it can definitely knock a few teeth loose.
Did you say teeth?
I bet it could even fend off a knife or two.
Right. Guess you picked a good one.
Jeez.
Things are going well.
It was so short, but just like, huh?
I've really gotten to know them.
Sturdy handbag. Good lord. What do you even have in that? Oh boy.
Thanks.
Slay.
Irashaimase.
Irashaimase. Doesn't sound like a bad idea to get some of these. Maybe not many, but like one or two wouldn't hurt, maybe. I mean, let's go Sayako, and then we'll get one more, put that on Kiryu. You gotta remember I can come back here, though. Like, once I start raking in the cash even more, that'll be something to keep in mind. Because, I mean, you do get a crap tons of cash from simple battles in this game. It's kind of wild. We're gonna reach for the stars tonight. Keep looking around. Never know what you'll find. Don't want to head that way, though. Let's see. Oh. Gotta skip ahead again. Oh, shit. Yo, hold up. Sonic music's one thing. That is the wrong thing. Hold up. No way, bro. No way. Wait. Wait, is that like a remixed one? This doesn't sound like the original. Anyways, what a gorgeous view. Every time I look at the sea, memories of Okinawa keep flooding back into my mind. Oh my god. Playing with the kids, catching fish for dinner. A life of peace and content. If only I could turn back time, even just for a little.
Feels like just yesterday.
And here I am now, sounding like an old man. My age is catching up to me. 18 out of 20. And 16 out of 20. Almost done with our reminiscing, aren't we? Tona, let's go away. Daytona. Alright, sorry.
View of the Ferris wheel from over here just never gets old.
You into Ferris wheels, Sunhee?
You could say that. Mostly I prefer to admire them from afar. I just get lost in that twinkle as it slowly spins around. Oh, and I feel the same way about merry-go-rounds.
Huh.
So a day at an amusement park with you would be a day spent going around in circles. Oh, but I guess you wouldn't actually be on the rides.
Ah, a day at the amusement park with you, Kiryu-san?
Romantic.
In that case, it actually might be cool to go for a spin.
Jeez.
On the Ferris wheel, the merry-go-round, or even one of those teacup rides together.
After that, our eyes would be going in circles. All right.
Jeez. I'm sorry. I have a thing for them. I'm terrible. I mean, it's not like... I mean, there is some substance to the ship. It's not like one of those ones where neither of the characters are barely ever seen together, at least. I wouldn't say it's highbrow either, but I wouldn't say it's terribly bad. I'm kind of avoiding this because I don't think there's enough time in all of this to take care of that right now. Not enough time for it all.
This area's packed with fishermen today.
Speaking
Fisher
of,
of men.
Jungi goes fishing every once in a while.
Oh, really? Does he go out on the ocean for that?
Nope, fishing holes are his go-to spot. He's generally a man of few words, but he gets really talkative while fishing.
Funny.
It's like the floodgates open up when his line goes out. He shares a hidden side of himself.
Cool.
He usually doesn't catch much, but I always feel like I've reeled in some big insights.
It's possible that the fishing pond is his space to just let go.
Do you like fishing? Why don't we go together sometime, Kiryu-san?
Sounds like you'll have me spilling my whole life story before I know it.
That's the plan.
Things are going well. Our bond's getting deeper.
Fishing pond with Jungi Han. I like that we get to hear about Jungi through Sunhee as well. It's really nice. You learn more about a character aside the one that's under scrutiny. Can I get over here without getting in trouble? This is the real question. Streamer's away.
Big ship.
Okay.
Must be nice to take a leisure cruise.
I've always wanted to throw streamers off the side as you pull away.
I think I've seen that. So it's the people on the boat that toss them?
Yeah. It symbolizes the last handshake you're sharing with those on shore.
Huh.
Isn't that a beautiful thought? It's actually kind of romantic.
I bet I'd be good at that. I've always had a knack for throwing streamers.
Oh yeah? I didn't know that.
Okay.
Any tips?
Hold the end of the tape with your non-dominant hand, pinching gently. Then quickly extend your middle and index fingers to throw it. Oh, you'll get a nicer arc if you angle it up a bit, too.
How about that? I guess everything has room for expertise.
Apparently.
You go on a lot of cruises, Nanchan?
Nah, not a once.
Huh?
But I've practiced the streamer throwing. They're a lot cheaper than a cruise. So now, I'm just a man who knows how to throw streamers. Huh.
I'm not sure what to say.
Neither am I.
Let's all take a cruise together someday. We could sail the world. You can run me through that streamer tutorial again then. I Couldn't follow it.
He was trying to listen.
Sound good, Anamba-sensei?
All right, but I don't go easy on my students.
That's something to look forward
Which
to.
one of them is older? I need to know if Zhao or Nanba's older. I assume Nanba, but... Chat participant. Oh, shit. Hold up. You can't fight me! Fune Miraikan. So it's a Maritime Museum. That's pretty nice. That's pretty neat. But it's always make me think of Onomichi, a shipbuilding town that faces the Seto Inland Sea. A quiet, calming place, surrounded by the sea and mountains. I can see how Hadako wound up there. It's also the place where I was officially declared dead. Though I always think of Kamurocho as my hometown. To think my life would come to an end elsewhere.
This brings back memories.
But I guess it's not all that bad. It's a good place to rest in peace. Ah, man. This dude. Alright. Run. We are chilling. Alright. Well, we still got a bit to go, but I think that, you know, I'm gonna split this into 2 different recordings. I think we'll end up doing the plot next time too, or at least moving on to Kamurocho. But as far as the rest of what we're doing here in Ijincho... So true, bestie. But yeah, as far as what we're actually going to be... When we're going to be going to Kamurocho, we're saving it for next time. I had a lot of fun this time. It was only side content, but it was all enjoyable stuff, and it was nice character building for Kiryu. A lot of some of the others, of course, since we were doing talks with all of them. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. And stop pretending like you're in Naruto, you fucking weeb. Adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja, matane.